Hey y'all, so I just wanted to come on here and talk with y'all for a minute, and I just wanted to share with y'all the things that I have been learning in this season. And in this season, I've been learning about the craftiness of the enemy, but the goodness of God. And when I tell y'all, the enemy, the devil, he is crafty. The enemy will have you believing that sin ain't bad and God ain't good. But he is a liar. Sin is bad and God is good. And I say that because I was reading the story in Genesis chapter 3 of Adam and Eve, and when they were in the garden and Eve was tempted by the serpent. He made her believe that if you do something that's against what God said, you're gonna get this knowledge, you're gonna get this wisdom, you're gonna be just like God himself, which was a lie. It did open their eyes, but it opened their eyes in a way that God didn't even want their eyes to be open. That's why he told them to stay away from the tree. But listen to this, the goodness of God. Later in that chapter, you got to understand, okay, before that, you got to understand that there are consequences for disobedience and there are blessings for obedience. But later in that chapter, they had realized that, Adam and Eve had realized they was naked because they had, fell into the trap of the enemy. Now they realized that they was naked and now they ashamed. And then the goodness of God, God came and clothed them. He didn't say that they wasn't going to reap the consequences of which they did, but he still provided clothing for them. And when I tell you God is so good, it's so crazy. God still provide for us even when we mess up. You can't tell me that we don't serve a good God. When we mess up and he still bless us, we mess up and he still love on us, we mess up and he still care for us, we mess up and he still forgives us, and he still clothes us, and he still hold us close to his heart. God is a good God. So we need to be more careful. We need to be more watchful of the enemy and his tactics. Because if it goes against God, then it's not of God. And the devil seeks to get you at your most vulnerable moment. And if you have a big heart, he knows just where to hit you. He knows just where to attack you at. He knows just where to get you down. He knows just how to try to get you away from God. He knows how to send stuff into your life to make you take a different route that God didn't call you down. The enemy is crafty, but God is good.